8 mouthwash brands you should double-check, and 2 cleaner ones. At Culinary Cipher, we don't follow marketing, we verify it. The truth is always on the label. Decode your plate, and everything that touches your health. Mouthwash feels like a no-brainer health move. Swish, burn, spit, fresh breath. Clearly working, right? Maybe. But that burn isn't proof it's cleaning. It's often just alcohol. And the bright blue and green colors, the artificial sweeteners, and the high alcohol content in many rinses are worth a closer look, especially if you use mouthwash every single day. Quick note up front. Mouthwash can be genuinely helpful, particularly fluoride rinses for cavity protection. So this isn't stop using it. It's double-check which one and why. Here's what we're checking. 1. Alcohol content. Many classic mouthwashes are 20% plus alcohol, which causes the burn and can dry out your mouth. Ironically, a dry mouth can worsen bad breath over time. 2. Artificial dyes and sweeteners. The blue, green, and purple colors and the saccharin or sucralose that make it palatable are cosmetic, not therapeutic. 3. What the rinse actually does. Cosmetic, fresh breath. Masking versus therapeutic benefits like fluoride for cavities or specific ingredients for gums. Today we're double-checking 8 popular mouthwashes, separating the useful from the just flashy, and finishing with 2 cleaner ones. Let the decoding begin. Number 1. Original high-alcohol antiseptic mouthwashes, the classic amber and the colored cool variants. The signature sting is largely the alcohol, often around 20% or more. It does kill bacteria, but it also dries the mouth, and many people don't need that intensity daily. Double-check whether you actually need the antiseptic version or just want fresh breath. Number 2. Brightly dyed mouthwashes generally. That vivid blue or green is dye doing nothing for your teeth or gums. It's there so the product looks minty and clinical. If artificial color bugs you, this is an easy double-check and an easy swap to clear formulas. Number 3. Whitening mouthwashes. The whitening claim from a rinse is usually modest at best. A swish of mild peroxide or surface agents doesn't do much against real staining compared to actual whitening treatments. Double-check whether you're paying a premium for a marginal cosmetic effect. Number 4. Alcohol mouthwashes for people with dry mouth. If you already get dry mouth from medication, age, or breathing through your mouth, a high alcohol rinse can make it worse, which can worsen breath and even cavity risk. This is the group that should most double-check and switch to alcohol-free. Number 5. Mouthwashes sweetened with saccharin and artificial sweeteners. These make the rinse pleasant, which is fine, but if you're someone who prefers to avoid them even in spit-out products, it's worth a double-check. Plenty of cleaner formulas use milder sweeteners or none at all. Number 6. Natural mouthwashes that still hide a long ingredient list. As with everything, natural is loosely regulated. A green-branded rinse can still carry additives and even alcohol. Don't let the front word end it. Double-check the actual ingredients. Number 7. Cosmetic fresh breath. Rinses bought for a problem they don't fix. If you have persistent bad breath, a masking rinse only hides it temporarily. The cause is usually bacteria, gum issues, or dry mouth that a swish won't cure. Double-check whether you need a dentist visit rather than a stronger mint. Number 8. Prescription-strength chlorhexidine used long-term without guidance. Chlorhexidine is a powerful therapeutic rinse dentists prescribe for specific gum conditions, but long-term use can stain teeth and isn't meant for casual, everyday use. If you have a bottle, double-check that you're using it as directed, not indefinitely. Before we keep going, notice what we've discovered. We haven't relied on the advertising. We haven't judged products by the color of the bottle. We've simply looked at the ingredients and what each product is actually designed to do. That's what Culinary Cipher is all about, helping people separate marketing from function, one label at a time, because the truth is always on the label. Decode your plate and everything that touches your health. Now let's talk about what actually matters most for a healthy mouth. You may have heard that mouthwash alcohol causes oral cancer. The science on that link is debated and not settled, so I'm not going to assert it as fact. What's clearer and more practical is that high alcohol rinses dry the mouth. The dyes and sweeteners are cosmetic, and for most everyday users, an alcohol-free fluoride rinse delivers the real benefit, cavity protection and fresh breath, without the downsides. And honestly, Good brushing and daily flossing matter far more than which mouthwash you pick. Mouthwash is the supporting actor, not the lead. Quick tips. Look for alcohol-free if you want to avoid the burn and dryness. For actual cavity protection, look for a fluoride rinse and the ingredient sodium fluoride. Cosmetic rinses just freshen breath temporarily. Therapeutic ones make a specific claim backed by an active ingredient. And clear, dye-free formulas are easy to find if color matters to you. Let's put mouthwash in its proper place, because the biggest mistake people make with this category isn't choosing the wrong brand. It's expecting the rinse to do a job it can't. Mouthwash does not replace brushing or flossing. It can't physically remove plaque the way a brush does, or break up the bacteria between teeth the way floss does. What a good rinse can do is reach surfaces brushing misses, deliver fluoride to tooth enamel, and freshen breath. So the oral hygiene plan is simple and worth keeping a habit. Brush twice a day, floss once, and treat mouthwash as the optional finishing step. If you only have energy for the basics win every time. Anyone telling you a swish of blue liquid is the key to oral health is selling the bottle, not the outcome. There's also a genuinely useful fluoride timing trick that almost nobody knows, and it can quietly undo the main benefit of a rinse if you get it wrong. Brush your teeth as usual, then spit out the residual toothpaste and wipe your mouth. You're left with a concentrated film of fluoride coating your teeth. Don't rinse with water, a rinse, or mouthwash and let the fluoride remain on your teeth to keep doing its work. And if you use a separate fluoride mouthwash, use it at a different time of day than brushing, say, after lunch, rather than stacking it right on top of your toothpaste. That way each fluoride exposure gets its own window instead of one rinsing the other away. It's a small change in routine that costs nothing and meaningfully increases the protection you're already paying for. The dry mouth angle is the other thing worth taking seriously, because it's where mouthwash choice actually changes outcomes for a lot of people. Saliva is your mouth's natural defense. It neutralizes acid, washes away food, and carries minerals that help repair enamel. A high-alcohol rinse can leave the mouth feeling temporarily dry, and for people who already struggle with dry mouth, whether from medications, age, or certain conditions, that's the opposite of what you want, because a dry mouth is actually more prone to cavities and bad breath, not less. So if you notice your mouth feels parched after rinsing, that burn isn't a sign it's working, and an alcohol-free formula is the straightforward fix. For chronic dry mouth, there are also rinses specifically formulated to moisturize rather than strip, which are worth asking a dentist about. The through line across all of this is the same. The gentlest effective option usually beats the strongest feeling one. Now here are two cleaner mouthwashes. First, alcohol-free fluoride rinses, like ACT Anti-Cavity, alcohol-free with fluoride, and the alcohol-free zero versions of major brands. These give you the genuinely useful benefit, fluoride for cavity protection, without the high alcohol burn and dryness. For most people who want mouthwash to actually do something, an alcohol-free fluoride rinse is the practical sweet spot. Second, simple, low-additive rinses like CLO Cis, TheraBreath, and Hello's alcohol-free lines. These lean toward alcohol-free, often dye-free, gentler formulations aimed at sensitive mouths and fresh breath without the sting. TheraBreath in particular is popular with people fighting bad breath who found high alcohol rinses made it worse. Read the label and pick the one matching your goal: fresh breath, sensitivity, or cavity protection. Here's your mouthwash rules. Start with the question: what do you want it to do? Freshen breath? Help prevent cavities? Support gum health? Then choose the product that matches that goal, not the one with the strongest sting or the flashiest color. If cavity protection is your priority, an alcohol-free fluoride rinse is a great place to start. And remember, no mouthwash replaces good brushing and daily flossing. Those habits will always do the heavy lifting. At Culinary Cipher, we don't just read labels, we decode them. Every ingredient tells a story. The truth is always on the label. Decode your plate and everything that touches your health. Now go check the bottle sitting on your bathroom counter. Is it alcohol-free? Does it contain fluoride? Or is it mostly giving you that familiar burn? Tell me in the comments whether yours is doing a real job or just burning the inside of your mouth and glowing blue.